Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Destiny video. It's Friday, you already know what it is, Xur is in the tower, and we're going to go and take a look at what he's got for sale. But this week is interesting again because we want to check and see if MymonGuy's predictions were correct. If you saw my predictions video, which I'll leave a link to in the description box down below, you will know that MymonGuy has successfully predicted the last 2 weeks worth of stuff. He predicted the last 2 Nightfalls correctly, and he correctly predicted last week's Xur stock. So if he is correct, then his predictions for this week are no backup plans for Titans, the Crest of Alpha Loopy for Hunters, the Light Beyond Nemesis for Warlocks, and the Universal Remote, and there will be no heavy ammo synthesis this week. So with that in mind, let's go and take a look. This week, if you head down the stairs in the centre, go into the middle war room, you will find up on the walkway up here, this is where you'll find Xur, with the usual array of Guardians. Hello! So, now you know where to find him, let's see what he's got. Very interesting. It seems that MymonGuy predictions, well, not necessarily his predictions were wrong, but we do know that Bungie do have the ability to manually control what Xur has, so it could well be, since that prediction last week, they have since made some changes. Either way, this is not what MymonGuy predicted, and this is a different set of items. Which in some ways is pretty cool, simply because there was nothing in that prediction list that I actually wanted, whereas this week I do genuinely want Red Death, so I for one am not averse to that. But anyway, either way, that aside, let's take a look at the items. So as always, you have your usual array of class-specific items, each of which go for 13 strange coins. This week we have a primary weapon, which goes for 23 strange coins, the usual exotic shard, and this week your exotic engram is for helmets. Your upgrades this week are the Mask of the Third Man and the Lucky Raspberry for Hunters, the Helm of Saint 14 and the Helm of Inmost Light for Titans, and the Light Beyond Nemesis and the Sunbreakers for Warlocks. Then your weapon upgrades are Hard Light, Red Death, Universal Remote, Plan C, Patience and Time, and Truth. And then under the Curio section you have telemetries for the Scout Rifle, the Machine Gun, and for the Rocket Launcher. You have an Emerald Coil and a Void Drive this week, and despite the predictions there are actually heavy ammo synthesis, so if you are running low you can stock up. So with all of that out of the way, let's actually take a look at the items in slightly more detail. First up, for the Titans, an Insurmountable Skullfort. This has a discipline stat of 108 when maxed, and the item itself allows you to replenish grenade energy when you land melee hits. It allows you to replenish health when you pick up an orb, and kills with Stormfist will regenerate health, plus you will spawn with melee energy. Then moving over to the Hunters, the Knucklehead Radar. The strength stat on this one is 105 when maxed this week, and the item itself will restore melee energy when you land hits with a grenade. You'll get more super energy from non-Guardian kills, and your radar remains visible while aiming primary weapons. Just provided you're not in Inferno, because then it doesn't work. Either way, that is the Knucklehead Radar. And then for the Warlocks this week, you have a Dark Below item, the Claws of Ahamkara. The stats on this one this week are 55 Discipline when maxed and 60 Strength when maxed, and the perks for this allow you to gain an additional charge for Scorch and Energy Drain. They also give you increased reload speed with special weapons, and they increase your melee attack speed. Then, next up, we have Red Death. I'm actually really excited about this because this is one of the 2 exotics I currently don't have. I've nearly completed my collection. I need Red Death and I need Surust, so this is going to do it. I just need to go and farm some strange coins, but this is what I'm going to get. So anyway, what is the Red Death? If you haven't seen it before, Xur has sold it before, but it is a Pulse Rifle. Now, Pulse Rifles have recently had a 9.7% damage increase as of the 1.1.1 update, so if you haven't used them before or you kind of discounted them before, then do give them another try because this is extremely useful. And if you are new to Crota's Raid, then unless you've got the tactic down, this is quite useful because shooting with this will actually regenerate your health. Anyway, let's take a look at the actual perks themselves. It doesn't have any particular elements, so it just deals kinetic damage. But in the first section you have Unflinching, it's easier to aim under fire when using this weapon, and then over here you have Red Death. Each kill heals you and speeds up your reloads. The gun looks flipping awesome, so it's definitely one I want to add to my collection, and I think I might start using it just to sort of give Pulse Rifle a try, but either way, that is the weapon this week. Then on top of that, as I mentioned, you have the Exotic Shard if you need to do any of your upgrades and if you haven't actually got any spare from dismantling exotics, and then you have the Exotic Engram. If you are feeling lucky and you do want to give this a shot, then check it out. In fact, you know what? This week I'm going to do it, because I do still need the ATS-8 Arachnid. I know Xur sold it 2 weeks ago, but I couldn't be bothered to buy it, and while I have no intention of using it, I do want it for my collection. So let's quickly buy that while we're here, head over to the Cryptarch, see if I get anything good, which I know I will not because I've never ever got anything I wanted from any of the Exotic Engrams, but you know what? While I'm here, I might as well do it, and then we'll see how it goes. What do you have for me today, mister? Come on, let's do this. Let's be nice. Okay, I don't need that. That's fine. Let's go. Just the Exotic Engram. That's all I care about. Oh, no. I've already got that. Bloody hell. Oh well, that is it, my friends. That is it for Xur stock this week. So it does seem that while my guys' predictions have been accurate for the past few weeks, Bungie must have made some changes in the past, or the data was read incorrectly. Either way, what was laid out in the prediction video and what was laid out last week hasn't come to pass, but that is the stock for this week. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, hopefully you found it helpful, and as always, if you did, don't forget to leave a like and hit that thumbs up button, and if you're not already subscribed and you're not already part of the Arekkz Gaming Nation, then hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single video. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys picked up anything this week, and if so, what did you get? And once again, thank you very much for watching. Take it easy. Catch you next time. Peace out.